All right, welcome back to January, day 31. It is a sad day because it is the last day of January. Uh, I have been making something musical every day for 31 days. Today's the last day of the month. I feel weird about it. I kind of want to go further, but I also know that I have limited energy. So today's theme is funeral because it is the end of January. It's been an emotional roller coaster. So I don't know what we're going to do, how we're going to do it, but it is going to be funeral based. And we're going to see how it goes. So we are, as always, having a very dark Ableton Live here. We're using the Ableton Move. To make this, we're going to do a new set, an empty set. And as always, we are going to find out what it has given us through sheer luck. That is not funeral-like. For a drum kit, let's hear the bass. Not feeling it. Ooh. A little bit creepy, potentially. Synthetic flute. I don't know about any of them. Let's change the bass. What I'm thinking when I'm thinking funeral is I am thinking like New Orleans kind of trumpets and organs, and I know that the Ableton Move is not made for that, but that's what makes me more determined to try to figure it out. So let's see if we can make something funerally with the Ableton Move. Upright bass, that's probably going to be our best candidate, but I feel like that's a cop-out. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the upright bass for now. And then we're gonna change this flute to, let's go brass and see what it has. Okay, I like that. Bit too cartoony. Yeah, as suspected, not really a huge brass selection, but I feel like this, we could do something with this. So we got some brass, we've got an upright bass. I'm thinking an organ. That is not organy. I'm thinking like pipe organ, you know, like a church. Let's see. Is that the only organ that the Move has? I need to add some sounds to this. If I'm ever going to do Jamuary again, or I really want to add some sounds. Oh, that was synth keys. So piano and keys. Piano lo-fi. Harpsichord could be funerally. No, maybe not. Okay. Beautiful. Yes. And then we're going to look at what key we're in. So I'm thinking the funeraliest, I was going to check Google for a second to see what funeral music was written in. Yeah, let's see. Well, minor keys, yes. B flat minor is the classical choice, which is the funeral march is in B flat minor. D minor is apparently the saddest key. Let's do D minor. Okay. And then we need something slow for the metronome. Kind of like that as, let me just turn off that bloody metronome. So I kind of like that because it's like sad but still a celebration of life. I kind of like that chord progression. Okay, I'm gonna try and record something just to see what comes out. Let's put the metronome back on. So I like it, but the brass is a little too marching band. Maybe this will work. I like that. Okay, I like this, whatever this sound is. I think it has a nice vibe to it. just died. I think my light dying is definitely a reflection that this is now officially a funeral. Okay, I like that almost military sort of marching snare. I kind of like that. Helps if I get it right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think. I want to make sure that I'm getting the timing right for them all. Just trying to get the little, so the little flam, I guess you call it, beforehand, which I'm probably going to screw up, but let me try. Okay, I think I got it. It's hard to do. The other thing I'm going to do is the snare. I'm going to transpose down. I don't know what to do for the kick. I also think I want to change the kick. Oh, actually, what was it? I don't know. That's the one. I like that. Okay, and then I'm going to add some reverb. Let's change the decay time on that. got it. It definitely has, it's less of a funeral and more of a requiem, I guess. It's like, it's kind of bittersweet, but it's definitely saying goodbye to something. So in that respect, I think we did the job. It almost is like, has like a, that with that snare is like a military kind of I don't know, I just had like a vibe of, you know, like a military marching band kind of thing. So I don't know, I like it. It's very bittersweet, and I think it fit the brief. So there you go. That is the end of Jamuary, and I feel I feel weird about it because it has been such a fun experience, and there's a big part of me that would like to continue to keep doing this. I think I'm definitely going to keep making music on this channel just because it's been so much fun and has sparked a lot of joy in me. I don't know what format it's going to come in, but I'm definitely going to continue. So goodbye to Jamuary, and onwards to new and more interesting and fresh pursuits. That's it for now. I'm going to catch you in the next video. Thank you for joining me. Goodbye.